What's good, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be cleaning up the Prelude and making it a lot nicer. I've been waiting for the perfect weather so that we can take the seats out, fully clean them, dry them, and everything, and just overall detail this entire interior because it is filthy. All this caked up dust is gonna be gone, but unfortunately we only have a little bit of soap, so we're gonna have to make it stretch, but I think it's doable. So the main products we're gonna be using today are the carpet and upholstery cleaner, which is what we're gonna use on the carpets and the seats. We also have this Armor All multi-purpose cleaner, which is also going to help give the interior a brand new shine and a new freshness. And lastly, we're gonna be using some degreaser on the engine bay to get rid of all that nasty grease and grime. So obviously, first things first, we're gonna take the car out and take the seats out and see what's actually underneath them. So I just moved the car out, and if you notice, I did put some cardboard so I can see if there's any leaks. We do seem to have something dripping very slowly because this is probably over the last 3-4 days. So definitely gonna have to check that out. So this actually is my first time taking seats out of the car. So this is gonna be very interesting. Do got the tools on hand. Let's give it a try. So I pushed back the seat just to actually take it out, and look at this bolt. Look at that. Those front two are completely rusted. The back aren't that bad, but those front two are rusted. So we're gonna have to see how we can get those out. Holy, it's stuck. What? So right now I got some WD-40 and we're gonna go ahead and spray it on these two bolts and try to get them out because these are so rusted on. I'm actually gonna go hit the passenger side with some WD-40 as well. And we should be chilling. All right, take two. Bruh. That alone was such a big pain. For these two little bolts, man. Look at that. So now I'm just gonna take out the back bolts and then take the entire seat out. Good thing these are a lot nicer. They can focus. These are a lot nicer. So one thing I didn't film was actually just getting this little cap off of this. Just use a flathead screwdriver, pry it off. And there is, I think, there should be a little wire there for the heated seats. Just take that out, and then we can take the full seat out. So as you can see here, we have the driver and passenger seat out. And as you can see, the floor is pretty, it's not that dirty, but it is dirty. We do have 25 cents, which is a W, and we have a McDonald's little Monopoly sticker there, but I mean, it's not too bad. We're definitely have to clean up the carpet though, because you see those stains and stuff. And what's funny is this rear part just lifted right out. I didn't even have to do the clips, so that's funny. Honestly though, the hardest part was definitely taking out the wires underneath the seats that have to do with the heated seats, because those were such at a weird angle, and the clips and all that kind of stuff. But I got them out, and we're gonna clean the rest of the car. So also got the back seats out just now, and if we take a look inside the car, you can see it looks very weird, very discolored. So I'm wondering if this means there's some sort of leak or something back here, but I think I will investigate that another time. So as you can see, just doing a dry vacuum, it's got most of the stuff out. Of course we have the stains and stuff like that. It looks like someone might have spilled something there, but then again, some more stains, but we got most of it out and it looks pretty decent. So we're gonna go ahead and use our carpet and upholstery spray on this and hopefully get out some of these stains. Before we do that, I just want to say, go ahead and check out my TikTok. I'm gonna be posting every day with some funny memes and other content. So go ahead on TikTok, follow me, SCVRLETT_. All right, so I've never actually used this product before, but I did like that it came with this brush because it's gonna help me scrub the carpet a lot better. I do have to watch out for this as well because this is the heated seat wire. So I'm just gonna do an even spread around the entire carpet, scrub it out, let it dry, and then wipe the whole thing off. Oh. Bruh. just want to note that this brush is not really the best to grip, so I am going to get a new brush and do another pass on this. But so far, like, it's really not that bad. I was actually spraying this with the nozzle on, which actually was not the right way to do it, so I took it off, started spraying it, but it does kind of disappear a little bit fast, so you got to work quickly. But we're getting it done, and we're gonna get rid of these stains right here, so I'll check back in with you guys. So currently I've switched to a different type of brush. It's a little bit smaller, but I can get a better grip. This side has a lot more stains, so we're gonna try and get this out. I mean, they are really deep stains, so it's gonna take a lot of work to get them out, but I'm gonna do my best. So after all that scrubbing, it looks a little bit better. Worked a little bit on the stains, but it would ultimately require a lot more attention. We did manage to do quite a good job on this side as well. I mean, these stains are very deep once again, so it's gonna be really hard for me to do it with that small brush, but this is what we could do so far. Now, I thought that I had a vacuum that was able to, you know, kind of use liquid and bring up all of those stains as well. Unfortunately, I don't have that, so I'm gonna let that sit a bit and probably vacuum it again with the regular one. Now we're gonna tend to the seats and make them just as clean. Unfortunately, this bottle finished, but I managed to do the best that I could with what I had left. And here are the results. I do admit it could have done a better job of actually cleaning it and giving it, you know, a better smell, but the seats definitely look better. So I just read this bottle and it actually says I can use it on fabric. So after I do the interior, we're gonna go and do another pass on these and hopefully get better results. So as you can see, this is a nice clean towel. We're gonna go ahead and go over all these panels, all the dustiness, all the griminess in here, and get rid of it. So I haven't picked up the camera in a little bit. I've just been cleaning the dash and stuff like that. But look at this back here. I've already started to clean up a little bit, but there's just literally sludge back there. I don't know if you guys can see. There's just sludge, and I've been putting degreaser. And after that, I'm definitely gonna take a break. So out of this cup holder, this just came out. I have no idea what this sludge is, but it's disgusting. So for the most part, I just got that cleaned out. As you can see, looks a lot better. All right, I'm back from my break and I'm ready to finish up what I can. I do actually have some soapy water because I've seen somebody use soapy water to kind of just clean up some stains. So I'm gonna go ahead and give those a try with this later. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the dash right now and update you guys later when we do the engine bay. All right, so I've done the seats as much as I can. I'm not fully satisfied, but they're clean enough for now. I've done the interior. Looks a lot nicer. Carpet's not a lot cleaner, and it smells a little bit nicer in here, but definitely still has a little smell lingering. You can see these are all nice and fresh as well. The steering wheel and the dash. So now we're gonna go ahead and tackle the engine bay. Debatably the hardest thing that we're gonna do. So I'm actually gonna get some pressurized air so that I could you know, just get rid of all the loose dust particles and just blow everything that can get out of the engine bay. So we're gonna go do that first, and then we're gonna hit this whole thing with degreaser. So the sun is setting, but I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. I do have a black bag which I'm gonna use to cover the main area of the engine first. We're gonna tackle the top of the hood, or the bottom of the hood technically, and then we're gonna try and do all these little other spaces before taking the plastic bag off and then tackling the main engine. you can actually kind of see the dirt just coming straight off. Alright, so this is where I am so far. I've been cleaning for at least an hour. And I'm trying to get all these green specks out. And if you remember, if you could probably see the last video, there were a lot more green specks. So I think I did a good enough job for today. It is actually getting late. So I'm gonna put the seats back in. I'm going to give the car a rinse. And then tomorrow I'll do a full wash and finish up cleaning the engine bay as well. Just gonna give you guys another look. This is probably the most progress right here. Still a lot more to do here, but good for the first day, for sure. So as you can see, it's a lot cleaner in here, a lot nicer, and I'm happy with the interior for right now. I just gave the car a rinse, and she's looking good, man. So of course, I'm gonna go ahead and add this beautiful smelling air freshener and make the interior smell a little bit better, because it still smells a little weird. It smells like fuzzy peaches, so I'm happy. Hopefully that makes the whole car smell like that. It is now the next day and we're gonna finish up the car. So right now I'm gonna be vacuuming the back because I actually forgot to vacuum basically the backrest of the back seats. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna also take off the Marvel stuff in the back as well. Alright, so quick update. I did try to get the stickers off the back, but for some reason they just won't come off. So I have to figure something out with that. I was actually going to wash the car today, but unfortunately my curbside pickup order got canceled because they didn't have the right car wash soap. So that's unfortunate. So today I'm just gonna finish up the engine bay and call it a day. Okay, so I went over the engine bay once again. It's really hard to get into any of these spots, but I tried my best, and obviously I can't get this engine bay completely clean. Like, I've washed this a couple of times, but I guess since I don't have my soap, I'm not able to actually get off the grime because this is how it dries. But I did use like degreaser on everything and try my best. But I don't know, this is the best we're gonna get. I'm not gonna spend all day on this, and I think this is where we're gonna end. Even though I couldn't get the car as clean as I wanted it to, I think we did make some good progress, so that was a good thing. I'm definitely gonna get the soap and wash the outside of the car, so at least the outside looks better. But you know, the engine bay, obviously we can't reach every spot, so I'm pretty satisfied with that, and the interior is a lot better. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. If you made it this far, go down below and drop a like. Also, leave the comment W so I know which one of you guys are really the real one staying to the end. But I know this didn't really turn out exactly how I wanted it to, but that's okay. That's not how everything works. I'm gonna make sure I fix it up, and in the next video you'll see it a lot cleaner. All right guys, catch you in the next one. Peace.